this stream. This is like part 4 or something. We are playing the Royal Physician. I am joined once again by Nea. Hello, Nea.
Hope you're doing well.
I'm doing great.
Thanks for having me again.
Very happy to have you here. And we're going to play through Royal Physician.
Yes, awesome. Great mission.
Yeah. How's the day been?
Good. Excited to go through this again with you. So, again, thanks for having me back.
Yeah, very happy
How do
to.
you feel about this mission?
Good. I don't think I remembered it very well. Like, I basically... Hold on, I might turn your volume up, sorry. To interrupt myself, let's adjust the volume a little bit. So I don't remember this mission terribly well, and when I looked it up, I was like, what happens? Because I remember the last bit where you're just like, you rescue Anton Sokolov, or you kidnap, more accurately, not rescue. But beyond that, I completely forgot that there was this big bridge in the middle, and I love that bridge.
Yeah.
And it's
absolutely.
I'm very excited for that, and we're going to basically go off and explore this bridge and deal with all the gadgets that the person we're kidnapping made, and see how they're going. So I'm just going to quickly check the volume levels before I jump into it. So could you just say a few things and I'll adjust accordingly?
Absolutely not. How dare you ask me to speak on this stream? I am so offended. Please. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anything else.
That's wonderful.
Anton Sokolov's gonna get adopted.
Yeah.
Abducted, not adopted.
We're
He's
gonna
a bit too old for that.
Anton Sokolov is our new child. Anton, what's our last
Emily
name?
needs a playmate. She needs a friend.
It's just all about a playmate. Alright, I don't know how the game sounds yet because it's been quiet, but I'll start it and we'll jump into it. Hello to people in chat. If the volume sounds too loud or too quiet, let me know. I'll be listening periodically. So, hey Mark. I'm very low? Okay, I'm going to turn myself back up. Mark says, very low you are. Apparently I talk like Yoda now.
Also, hello, Mark. How are you?
Oh. It is... Okay, you're quite loud. It is the Mark from the Sea of Thieves theme, not...
Oh, right. Not the Mark I know. But still, nonetheless. Hello, A Mark.
I know so many Marks. Anyway. Let's see how that
Samuel's
sounds.
just standing there while you're staring into his soul, like...
That's his business. It kind of sucks.
Aww.
He wished to be... Hold on, let's hear a secret. Yeah. He was once... Yep, not what he expected. Just standing out on a boat all the whole time. Now, I'm just picking up exactly where I left off, where I was just facing the thing. I haven't done anything in between. And yeah, so we'll jump basically straight in while we're right in. Mark says, Sam, you cutie. Yes, indeed.
I know you don't have much time, but don't forget to upgrade your gear with Piero, if you
That's
like.
not a bad point, Samuel. So I'll maybe do that quickly, in case I have forgotten to do that. But then I'll jump into the mission.
Ask me for any gear you need.
So, of all the NPCs in this setting, who is your favorite? Yeah.
I mean, I do have a dear spot for Samuel in my heart, but I really like Callista. No, poor Samuel. No, I really like Callista. I feel like she has a very sad backstory, but
Yeah.
her interactions with Emily are very sweet. So yeah, I think her. What about you?
It is hard to say. I think like thus far the person I'm most interested in is Emily, just because she is such an interesting and like little dynamo of energy and like resourcefulness that I really appreciate.
Off to Caldwell's Bridge, sir.
And
We'll get our sleep later.
I'm kind of curious because like she reacts a lot to how like this game plays, which sort of plays into like the like it's a dad game like so many others of this era. It's like a Last of Us or God of War or whatever.
Yeah, gruff dad going to rescue
gruff dad
child.
influencing daughter and this kind of thing. But so far I haven't seen much of that. Like she's only just arrived, and she's just cool. She's just really awesome, and I like her a lot. Anyway, yes, I am ready to go find Sokolov, the royal physician.
Just climb aboard when you're ready.
Yeah, and also like spoilers for the next game, but you can play as Emily, and I am excited to do that. Pretty much. Oh god, my internet's having trouble.
Do you think about Corvo's mask?
I like it. Oh, Mark says Granny Rags, no competition, and that's a pretty strong call. That's a She is something. She also appears in the second game. Spoilers. I like the mask to the extent that I basically chose the mouse I currently have because it looked kind of like Corvo's mask with all like it's got these weird jutting shapes. And then there's like a little crack in the middle, and it's really cool. I'm a big fan of that. Halcyon says, what are we competitioning? And that's what we're talking about is in regards to like our favorite NPCs in Dishonored so far. Mark says, still haven't played the second one. Second one is amazing. It's not my favorite. My favorite is Death of the Outsider. It is probably the strongest one mechanically, but I'm very excited for this. Anyway, you've been asked to abduct Anton Sokolov, the royal physician and head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. I didn't know he was the head of the Academy for Natural Philosophy. Weird. Your new allies want to obtain from Sokolov the name of the Lord Regent's mistress, a mysterious ally and one of his most powerful noble supporters. Sokolov lives in a large apartment somewhere atop Caldwell's Bridge. It's actually on Caldwell's Bridge? I didn't know that. I remember that.
I always thought it was on like an offshoot of it. Like you have to cross the bridge to get to his.
Yeah, I remember it like being like a whale processing plant, or something like that.
And it has that little water wheel. But we'll get there.
Vaguely?
Let's go.
I don't remember a water wheel. I'm curious about it. Okay, before I jump in, Halcyon says Billy Lurk as someone who has played none of the games. Pretty good choice there.
Yeah. And of course the outside is fascinating too.
What do you think?
Through all the games.
I like him. I just can't like put my finger on it. He's such a weird one.
Maybe you haven't visited the bridge before tonight. Something to look out for. See all them lights on the water? That's right. We'll be spotted for sure. You're gonna have to shut off their power before I can pick you up.
Oh, I love this architecture.
Now, about bringing Sokolov back alive. He's smart. Maybe even smarter than Piero. Got the whole of Dunwall under his thumb with all that natural philosophy business. New technology, potions and the like. Seems dangerous to me. But what do I know? Here we are. I'll meet you at the arches under Sokolov's place when you're ready, Corvo. Assuming, of course, you've taken care of those floodlights.
Okay, first things first. I love this architecture. Like all these buildings just like hang off the edge. And just like held up with these things. It's such a weird, like stapled on thing. Second of all, Halcyon says, Halcyon made a game design. What is that game, Halcyon? I'll give it a shout out here.
Also, yes, back to the buildings. I feel like it just reflects how fast Dunwall's gone through like industrialization. Like they're just putting up so many buildings so fast.
Yeah, and like
maybe
trying
I'm
to fit
reading
everything
into
in.
that with like history, but yeah, no, it just feels very. new, even though it feels lived in.
It's so interesting too, because like this city is currently going through a plague, and so like people are dying, and yet these houses are filling out. Did you ever play the Witcher 3?
No, I'm still working my way through Witcher 2, which is enormous.
Which is admirable. I will quickly shout out that Nea is playing through like all of the Witcher games, like I think in order. I don't know if that's the case.
Yeah.
But like those are really difficult games to play, from what I understand. Like they've aged terribly.
It wasn't so much aging terribly as it was just very difficult to use the keyboard and mouse with the way they designed it.
Yeah.
Like, I suppose that is aging terribly, but like it wasn't too bad. It took a while to get a hang of, but it was good. I enjoyed it.
Oh, what?
And I feel very left out that everyone else has played Witcher 3, but oh god, you're getting killed.
Yep, I don't know what happened. I literally am just standing around. They're shooting guns at me? I've done nothing. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Maybe I won't reload it. That's against my code. Okay. I'm not... Gonna hide in the water a little bit. Nope, I'm not gonna hide in the water. Why the hell are these people coming? Okay, gotta get up high. Halcyon has made a game. I would like to shout it out in a second. Let's get up on top of this.
Currently having technical difficulties, everyone. Please bear with us.
We're having technical difficulties? Is that...
Within the game.
Okay.
Within the game, yeah, not the internet, just
I think it's like mechanical difficulties, but I'm struggling with it. Okay. Anyway. Halcyon made Dungeon Plus Dragon, the 2-player map drawing game. Which I've heard about before. I think I own it. I'll double check at the end of this sort of thing. But go check out Halcyon on itch.io to get Dungeon Plus Dragon. It's a good one. Okay. Anyway, where was I? What was I saying? Yes. There is a section in Witcher 3, which is basically this like neighborhood that's just built on a bridge that's sort of hanging off the side of like there's this bridge which has like all these buildings like coming off of it, and it's like this really cool little location. And that's what that made me think about.
Let's just see what happens.
to it in 3 to 4 years. I will let you know.
Yeah. God, is that game that long?
No, I just have a huge backlog.
Yeah. I actually have a question about that. As someone who's trying to get through my Steam library right now, how do you pick which games you play?
I do a lot of mood choosing, to be honest. Like, sometimes I don't feel like sitting through something as intense as, like, The Witcher or, you know, Dishonored, so I'll go play a game I've already played before but haven't finished all the way. And then I tend to play more stealth games.
Yeah.
So I don't particularly have to learn too many new mechanics each time. But, yeah, I mean, I know you have a huge library, so...
I do.
Do you often play many games at the same time, or is it more of like I have to get through one and then go to another?
I very much am a person who loves starting games and is very bad at like finishing them up. How cool is that? Stealth it. I've been playing a lot of Slay the Spire recently, and that's been really cool because it's a game where you just like it's like do you know Slay the Spire?
No, I do not.
Okay. Well, it's basically this. It's like a card game, kind of like Magic or Magic the Gathering or like Gwent, something you know well.
Yeah.
No, Gwent doesn't exist in that game, does it?
No, but I get the jokes.
Yeah. Anyway,
I've seen...
yeah. You know what a card game is. I'm not
Yes.
being silly that way.
No, you're good.
And it is essentially like a game where you just like play cards and like build characters and build decks and such. And I've been really enjoying that because I can just like listen to music as I play it and not really focus on things. And so that's been cool at the end of the workday. But I have so many games I'd like to get into. Also, like you'll notice with my channel that I have a lot of games with series that I'm doing. Like I'm doing Paradise Killer. I'm doing this game. I'm doing Hitman. I'm doing all these things.
And Baldur's Gate too.
I'm doing Baldur's Gate, my longest thing. Okay. There's a puzzled.
I was about to ask, how do you pick a game for your stream? Is it something you want to do? Is it something you feel like, yes, this will be fun
I don't
on
know.
stream?
Like this, I think it's just. I mean, for the most part, it is just games I really enjoy playing. Like I like the Dishonored series, and like I think it's actually kind of interesting coming back and looking at this game. I don't know. I don't really have a good metric because like I'm just kind of getting started with this whole streaming thing. And it's just like what goes well, what doesn't go well. But it's ultimately like what is fun to play. And I think this game is a lot of fun to play. Okay.
Pico.
Let's go sneak in here. Why is this here?
So you can sneak past, I believe. Like,
No.
you don't have to deal with all those people down there?
But like diegetically.
Oh,
What is the point of this?
they just have a huge rail network there, I guess. just have to ship slightly heavy things
Is it like
from that area to this area.
because they get it out of here and I presumably put it into here, whatever this is, but like why? Can you even get up here? No, this is like there's no way up here. What is this? Okay, so I need to go to the drawbridge controls, which are there. Keep an eye out for any things. There's a room there. Take some coins. One of the things I'm trying to focus on this game is to actually like get some money, because last time I did not have any. I think we joked after the stream that I'm like, can I destroy this? Let's just shoot this. Salt. Stealth.
Who needs a bloody key when you just have a gun?
Yeah. That's the only time I've used the gun in this game, I think. So I look forward to picking up ammo later, for the first time in ages.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the region, the curfew
Halcyon, in regards to the weird train thing, says it's a roller coaster. So I like the idea of just workers like just moving back and forth on like a Saturday and just like, let's enjoy this.
They're allowed to have fun in the middle of a plague.
Yeah.
Good for them.
It's like the one time you're allowed to have fun. On your little roller coaster. I don't think they can get up here.
gotta be here somewhere.
Why is this here?
I'll be looking for him.
So remember Piero from how Piero was kind of shitty to I think who was it? Was it Callista?
Yep.
This is another thing. Piero's remedy, known to stop sickness and to improve the emotional energy of women, cures torpid liver and chest colds.
Oh man. See, that's why Pierre is no one's favorite NPC.
Yeah.
I do like the world design in that they have like all these posters around and they like go, hey look, here's a circle of creation, here's a Pierre's remedy. Just a nice little like detail.
And like, yeah, stuff like this, how we can just look at a sign and just be like, oh, this is how Piero thinks of women. Like, this is how he considers his things.
Pierre is not making respect women Jews.
No. Where do I go from here?
You have to get to the controls, don't you? So
Yeah, which is like over here. So
just
should I
jump
jump
there
down
and you'll be
here?
all good.
Like, here's the thing about Dishonored games, or like Arcane Studios games, is that like, yeah, I could just jump down here, and I could, take out this person, deal with this. But I could also like go down this chain, see what's going on, or I could probably do something out here. I'm not really sure where I'm going over here. There's probably like a door.
Go for a little exploration.
Oh, I think that's the door there.
Until curfew is lifted. Attention all
There's
citizens.
another door there.
No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
I was gonna say like, oh, I think I'm being pretty stealthy this game. I haven't been spotted once, but then I forgot like the literally first 5 minutes I got like attacked by 3 people. So maybe I'm wrong.
That's the fun conundrum of streaming, is you have to talk, but then talking gets you distracted. So
Yeah. I think I'm getting better with it. I think like my first stream with you where we were going through the thing, I was just kind of like floundering. But
yeah, I mean, I certainly couldn't handle the pressure of having to do this and play with a controller. Nonetheless, when I played this, I had the keyboard and mouse, which I can't. It's easier.
I'm like one of these weird people who literally cannot use a mouse and keyboard for the life of me. It is.
I just like it because I get to like move the camera at my own pace rather than needing the joystick.
Yeah, it's like it's more accurate, I know, but it's just like I don't like my hand doesn't quite do the whole. Why is this go away person? Like my hand doesn't really find the whole keyboard thing to work very well. Oh Jesus! Okay, let's go over here. Now I think there is a person up there, but I will deal with them as it comes to it.
No, stupid kid.
One of the things I'm really curious about is like if they made this game now, which is like post Hitman, would they add in like cupboards to put like people away, or would they keep it like this, where it's kind of like I'm gonna dump this person in this little hole and hope no one walks around here?
Yeah, I always struggle with like hiding bodies because sometimes they would fall off or fall into the water and they'd die, and I'd be like, no, I'm trying not to kill people. But
yeah, I heard
that
like
a lot.
Yeah, you go.
A lot of this was inspired by Thief, wasn't it? So
yeah,
like I don't think they would have had cupboards. I've only played the newest remake, so
yeah.
you have cupboards to hide in. But
I heard that like when you said that whole thing about like leaving people on something and they fall in the water and drown, that was like a key thing in the Thief series, where like someone would just what the fuck? Someone would leave a person on a roof and then gradually they would just slide down, or like on a ramp, and like slide down the ramp and into the water, and then they got like a non-lethal thing, which is like it happened like 10 minutes after they lay them down there, and they finished the mission and they had no idea what was happening. Which I do really like. I think that's like one of the things you might miss out on like a Hitman. Halcyon also points out that Halcyon existed, but Hitman existed and had cupboards long before Dishonored. Is this just putting this down?
you can jump on it and use it to get up there.
Oh shit! Really?
I think. I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna jump over here, and I'm gonna jump back here, and then I've done it. I've solved the puzzle. I'll also check to see if I have any upgrades before I go forward. Alright, the thing that I spend about 2 minutes on each stream. I think I have the dark vision or agility, and I haven't really used dark vision this session. Agility, because I've been...
It's also good for when you do get caught and hit. You won't have to use so many potions.
Exactly. Oh! Ah! Ah!
I was literally just about to ask, is that a weeper?
I see nothing. I should have actually had the like. That's a really funny moment. That if I had my dark vision upgrade, proceeds to run immediately into a bad guy and have no idea.
That was brilliant. Perfect timing.
That's great. This game is wonderful. Okay, let's see if I can trick this person out. Was there only one? Send us food, not bullets. The outsider walks among us. this shit I love. Here's just this random person, a weeper, no name, and they have this shit. A Carmine cameo. Who were they? Why do they have... Oh my god. They have the plague-resistant bone charm. That's amazing. I want to take that. I want to put that on immediately. The Lord Regent is a shriveled prick and a liar. Why am I in here? This is taking me nowhere.
It got you a fun stream moment and a bone charm.
This is true. I thought this is the way out though. Like, I wanted to turn. Oh, that's right. I went. That's right.
There was that door there. Yeah.
I ignored one door to check out another door, and then I got.
Wow, we are such professional gamers.
I mean, yeah. That's this game though. The whole game is just like, I'm gonna just check out this little corner.
Boring is the point. Yeah, exactly.
And I can still go over here and check out what that is. And then I just go back up here. And so I get to explore the whole place. Although I think this... Yep. Let's go back. It's just very fun level design. I didn't remember whether the game automatically made you like hold onto the chain or not, so I was just like like panicked while I was in the air for a second there.
Look out, we got someone skulking around.
You say.
Yeah, this level design, I found it got me like more into practicing my stealth because of what the last two missions used the same area, just slightly changed. This one was like really interesting.
Like this is kind of like one of the things I've heard about the last mission of Hitman 3 is that it's on a train and it's really like boring. And this I'm finding is kind of similarly like it is a straight line. We are crossing a bridge. It has more things like verticality as we'll get to it. But
I'll flush you out.
you'll try. But ultimately it's in a straight line. But ultimately, yeah, they're doing interesting ways of getting past.
Yeah, I found, Vampire, how we were talking about a while ago, the bridge that Jonathan crosses reminded me a lot of Colburns Bridge, but that could just be like, the Victorian style.
Yeah, I love that bridge.
Architecture.
It's going to be really difficult to just discuss this bridge in general while not looking at it. Maybe I should play that game. No, I shouldn't play that game. Anyway, that bridge is just such a cool... Like, it's just you can only go through it one way, if I can remember correctly. You just, like, sort of go along there, and there's bits that are blocked up, and so you go onto, like, the side rails or something. But you don't go on top of it, if I remember correctly.
No, you go further into, like, the inside of it. You go through, like, past elevator area things and that sort of stuff.
Oh, right! Remember the safe in this area? Is that this area?
Yeah, I think so.
I love the safe.
You keep going.
I thought it got past pretty quick.
We're not taking this one alive. I know you're somewhere around here. Watch it.
I'm gonna use dark vision to see if anyone's in here. Ah! There is!
Here you are.
Ah! Oh shit, this has gone bad really quickly.
I will see the summer and the winter after that. None of you will be remembered. I will not remember any of you.
Who's this? Who's speaking right now?
I know you're here.
Who is the I will not remember you person?
We know you're here.
There's a room charm there, there's a room there. Okay. Let's try that again. This part is really like I remember walking up and down this place when I first played it and like seeing all these paintings and just being like amazed by like this. Like how freaking cool is this? This is like...
I'll flush you out.
Where is this person?
Oh yeah, I found that was like a lot of the safe puzzles though. I was just really entertained by searching for the clues.
Yeah. Like this game encourages you to really look around your location and read all the notes in order to like solve puzzles, but not just like, you know, do the puzzle and here is some lore that you have to read through. No, like, or like Skyrim's way of doing books, where it's all just like, I don't want to read 14 pages of something from what's the other game? Morrowind. Oh, that's right! Practice reminder, remember that the truth is in the paintings. The way to the truth starts in the crowded streets, continued until you see an anchored whaling ship. From there, find the slaughterhouse and the truth revealed to you. So, crowded streets, anchored whaling ship, slaughterhouse. I forgot about this. That's why I remember these things. So strong.
So you gotta like check out each painting to find the clues.
So 7 is the middle one. I love the sound of these. Crowded streets and... Is it up here? I feel like no one would really put a painting up here, but I'll check. Who just sighed? Did you hear that?
It wasn't Corvette making that noise, was it?
I didn't think so. I don't think he's like
He doesn't
sigh
usually
like...
make noise, yeah.
What a day I've had. There again.
He would be entitled to.
Yeah,
He would definitely be entitled to.
I was gonna say he's an old man, but he's not. He's like, how old was he? You told me this.
Late 30s, I think, in this one.
Okay,
Like very early 40s.
that's what I thought. I thought you said like last time he was like 20.
No, you said he was like really young, and I think it was 39. Let me double check again.
Okay. Catching up with the chat. Halcyon says, I like how the bridge is really tall, but the river is quite shallow around it. Ah!
You there.
You saw nothing. Oh, it's Pratchett. My old friend.
Oh, how nice of you to put him on his bed.
It's my favorite shit. It's like, that's the thing that I love about this game, and one of the things that like Hitman does a little bit, but it's just like it's so much fun to just put them in specific places. It's like, it's just purely for my own like narrative sense. Like Corvo is just like putting this person to bed next to this suitcase full of books.
I do that in the prison. I put all the guards in like the cell.
Pile.
That
Oh
Corvo gets
yeah.
out of. Yeah, and then put them on the bed so they wake up like, oh my god, we're in the cell.
It's so cool. It's just like, it's a lot of fun.
Have you head downstairs yet?
I haven't. I'm scared to. I don't know if Pratchett
You have
was the
dark
person
vision,
I saw.
remember?
I know. I should have gotten that upgrade. It's fine. So we're looking for the crowded streets next, and
3's the last one because that was the slaughterhouse.
oh. Okay, 3. Yeah, and a thing I really like is okay, we have to go down another floor, don't we? Curse this game. Is that like this is a game we can get distracted really easily, and it's really fun. Like we're not doing the main quest right now. We're trying to unlock a safe for no reason.
Yes, reasons for money reasons.
Bone charm reasons, I think.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, money. I mean, yeah, I do need money, but like,
Money is good.
these are not crowded streets. I'll take this person's war medal. That's the kind of person I am. Crowded streets 4. Man, I just want to go to this place where they just have a 4 painted on a building. Like, what if that was your like house number?
You'd never be able to forget it.
Yeah, you'd be able to find it from a mile away. Pick up this thing that I never use.
The postie still delivers it to the wrong address.
Yeah. Like, I feel like if I was like a postman, I would be like, or postperson. Postman? I'm a postman.
Yeah, postman.
Yeah. I feel like, which floor am I supposed to be on? It's not this one. I would probably miss that big number. I'd just be like, I can't see a number on the mailbox, so I'll ignore it. Like, just ignoring this giant thing. All right, I completely forgot both numbers. Is it 3 and 3 or 3 and 4?
It was 437, but I don't think that's the order. Wait, what was the thingy? The slaughterhouse was last.
No, that was right. Oh, 473, yeah.
473. There we go.
Yeah, I'll get the money. Then a rune.
Huzzah!
Can we do another upgrade? Yes! I can upgrade my favorite thing, the power that I value the most, which is dark vision.
I bet you won't ever use it again, ever.
I'll never use it.
Never
again.
ever.
No, it is the one I use the most. I remember the game developer for Batman Arkham Asylum was like really disappointed when one of the game developers for Batman Arkham Asylum was really disappointed when they saw people like playing like, you know, Batman and always had detective vision on so they could see everything going on, because like people had like spent like painstaking time like trying to make the place look beautiful and like get all the colors right, and then people just had this like yellow tint the whole time because they wanted to see where the enemies were. And I think like similarly, like I'm missing out on so much by just looking at the world like this. And like if I could, I would just spend the whole game like this, looking around. Why am I here? What am I doing? Money. Oh, I think I got the upgrade that lets me see like items through walls now. Okay, that's cool.
No, yeah, the green, yeah. Good.
That's what I did. Have I already been in this room? I didn't think so.
Son, I am not your bride. You will not come to me.
He's the preacher.
You will be untouched.
Preach this.
That was a very good one-liner.
Thank you. Ah!
See the outsider! Yay.
So this is the person who's yelling at, I will not remember you. Love ableist language. Housing says, Pratchett, I love his books, referring to that author. That's cool. And Housing says, enter a dark dungeon. I have dark vision. Alright.
We were pretty lax with dark vision in our game.
I forgot about it. It's like one of those things in D&D where like after it sort of turns up, you kind of forget about it. And it's not like not really an interesting thing, I found. Like a lot of the special abilities in Dungeons and Dragons are just like saying something exists means that everything else doesn't exist. That's a weird way of phrasing that. But just like having the special ability of dark vision makes you remember that everyone else cannot see in the dark, and so that adds like complications. But yeah. Do you want to read this one? I can turn up your Discord screen share so you can read it. How do I adjust settings?
Okay. Right. Journal entry part 2. 6th day, month of rain. My cousin Emil is coming soon, bringing a bird to roast. I'm going to see if any of the shops are still open. Maybe I can buy some apples or potatoes. 10th day, month of rain. I put my whalebone carving on a shelf, but I could not see it from some parts of the room. So I made a little pedestal for it. It looks nice in the candlelight. 15th day, month of rain. Sometimes I dream about it. In the dreams, it makes sounds like the wind through a broken window. On some nights, the wind sounds like a voice. I was supposed to go to the docks to ship out, but I remembered too late. It was days ago.
Is yours glitching? You seeing this?
Yes, it is just now.
I'm
The screen is like going a bit dodgy.
It's wild.
Mm.
It happened when I adjusted the thing. It could be my graphics, my Elgato thing mixing up. Oh, it's bad. It's kind of cool. I like glitches in general. Oh Jesus. Okay.
But,
Huh. I'm
can
gonna
you undo whatever you did?
I didn't do anything. I basically just like it does this. It has done this before. I did like a Skyrim Let's Play once, and it like glitched out like probably like 3 minutes of footage. So what I'll do is I'll quickly jump to technical difficulties. And see how it goes. It seems okay. I just jumped over to that and then immediately fixed. Okay, I'll jump back. Okay, that seems okay.
Yeah, seems alright for mine too.
Apologies for that. That was kind of cool. Halcyon says, I once played a druid who had to remain in a giant spider form because everyone else had dark vision and torches would attract attention. And
But a giant spider didn't attract attention.
I mean, it's dark.
Yeah.
You ever
Jeez.
notice how you're in a room and you never notice the spiders? It's like that. Mark says, weird urban fantasy version of Watch Dogs. That's a really cool concept. And then Halcyon says, technical difficulties is my favorite comedy collective. What's a comedy collective? Alright, I forgot what I was doing. Let's check out this.
Let's go to the outsider.
Let's say hi to our friend. So this will be our first encounter with the outsider since the outsider gave us his powers. I believe.
Didn't you interact with him when you spoke to Granny Rags?
Maybe? I don't remember.
Okay, let's go.
I wasn't paying close attention. I mean, that was a stream where I was kind of like all over the place, so maybe I forgot. Hello.
Rivers change course over many lifetimes, and eventually all bridges tumble down. 1,000 years ago, there was another city on this spot. The people carved the bones of whales into runes and inscribed them with my mark. Children still find them washed up in the river mud. Anton Sokolov has made a great study of my runes, but he's not special like you are. He wasn't chosen, and he doesn't wear my mark, so he can't unlock their secrets. Sokolov believes there are specific words and acts that can compel me to appear before him. He searches old temples in Pendicia and ruined sub-basements in the flooded district. He performs disgusting rituals beneath the old abbey. What if he really wants to meet me? He could start by being a bit more interested.
That's cool. What does interesting mean?
What a burn.
Like, that cool writing, because it's just like, here is the most interesting person I have heard who's just going to weird old temples in like a different continent and like exploring alleys and doing terrible things, and the outsider is just like, this person could start by being more interesting. And it's like, man, Corvo doesn't even say stuff. And it's also like, it was, I love this shit, because I'm trying to like figure out what the hell the outsider wants, and like why this outsider's here, and like the working theory is the loyalists basically summoned the outsider in a ritual and got him to help Corvo get out and start changing the city. But also he doesn't seem to care about the city, so like he just says like there was a city 1,000 years ago and there'll be a city in another 1,000 years or whatever. So like, what's his angle? Like, how does he see things? Why does he care?
I always love the fan art of the outsider interacting with Corvo and Dowd, and then it would be like, oh my god, hi Corvo, I love you, and it's like, oh, it's Dowd. Ew.
He doesn't like Dowd? Why does he like Dowd?
I don't know, I think it's because he like visits Corvo a lot, and there's some hints that Dowd sort of doesn't like the outsider after all of his messes, but that's just what I got from the fan art.
Yeah. I do like the idea that it's kind of like, it's almost like a romantic thing. But
yeah, people ship the outsider and Corvo a bit, I think. I never got too into that, but
yeah. And it's not how I see it, but I like that angle.
No.
It's an interesting angle to me. We got another journal entry. I'm going to read this with an accent. Journal entry part 1. 19th day, the month of seeds. What will I do? She left and took her things, back to her family, as if that would help. The plague will get us all. 3rd day, month of nets. I've been offered work in one of the whaling boats. I'll be leaving this place at last. Later, I will find a place on Tivia, to the north. The winters are cold there. No rats, no plague. 28th day, the month of nets. Last day of the month, my fortunes have turned. I found something. Shiny, and old. Looks like whalebone, which is supposed to be lucky.
Wow, I can't believe Ringo Starr just had a guest role on your channel.
It's Ringo! This is Ringo! Plays the drums.
I mean.
I know, but this is Ringo in the game. It's never mentioned that his name isn't Ringo Starr.
I thought his name was just Corpse.
Huh?
You changed it. It's too notorious.
It's like, have you ever heard about like Prince's name? How Prince changed
formerly
his name
known,
to
yeah.
a weird symbol, which is I was formerly known as Prince. After a certain point, Ringo was just like, call me Corpse. That's my name now. It's one of 2 Beatles you can make that joke about.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Halcyon says, Anton Sokolov isn't special like you. You're my little PogChamp. Which I hate. I guess I should ask to do like the little PogChamp reaction thing on Twitch, because that's a Twitch thing. Even though I don't entirely understand it myself. But if we could have some PogChamps in the chat, please. Put them in there for Anton Sokolov. No, for Corvo.
Yeah, I also don't get the Pog thing. I looked up because people were talking about it, and I'm like, you know what? I think I'm happy to be old on this one.
Yeah, I thought it was like some right-wing thing or something. It's kind of unclear. I know it's recently been an excuse to pick on people of color who's been getting like.
Oh well,
PogChamp
yikes! There we go.
cases.
Glad I didn't look into it.
Like it's basically like there was a PogChamp person who was super racist, and they were like, "Why do we celebrate this person as like a permanent Twitch emote?" And then people, as a result, like Twitch was like, "Oh, let's something's going off." People were just like, "Why don't we have like small-time streamers on there?" And so like every day or something, or I think it's every day, they basically have a new face of PogChamp. And they become a PogChamp for the day. And the first couple were basically a bunch of, people of color or women. And they were just like harassed by like the legions of the internet because they were on it.
Okay, that makes a little sense. Again, I'm still not going to bother getting into it because I'm happy to be old and not up to date with youth lingo anymore.
Oh, man just died. What's happening? I was too busy with PogChamps. Okay. So our goal is to turn off those spotlights. Do we want to mess with this? They don't have any bone charms. They probably have gold.
Look out, we got a prowler.
I don't care much. So. Oh, wow. What a cool sigil. What animal is that? Is that...
Eagle, but it's probably a native bird to...
I don't know any of the birds in this thing. Like, I was gonna ask if it's like a, Oh, God. What the hell? So the current PogChamp is a snake? Sorry. I'm being distracted. But I was gonna say, like, I was wondering if it is a, if it's a raven or crow, which is interesting because I think Corvo's name comes from the word COVID or Corvid? Corvid.
Yeah.
It's not COVID. He's not named after the virus.
Oh my god, Corvo started the pandemic.
So, why is there a raven? But it's also weird that this is the first time I've actually seen this. Oh shit! Oh shit, I just died. Okay, that's fine. Mark says, I'm pretty sure that's a turkey. And Halcyon says hammerhead hawk. Which, I hope so. I hope this this regime is a big fan of the hammerhead hawk or turkeys. Spy Sparrow. Name, come on with more names.
I just looked it up.
Yeah.
And it is, well, sorry to spoil the fun. That's not.
Hold on, give it 1 minute. I want to see what else they
Okay,
come
alright.
up with, and then tell me.
Let's watch.
Halcyon says, if you look closely, you'll notice that the animal on the sigil is actually a human. Makes you think.
Let's take another look.
Technical officer before coming on duty.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he came through early. Maybe don't touch the charger. Okay.
A flat-footed
Can't lose any more
booby?
Touch the charger
A little
before your
rhombus?
ship when a duty officer brings it by, and the archive
Okay. What kind of bird is it, actually?
Dishonored Wiki doesn't say what kind of bird it is, but it's the Imperial banner that Hiram Burrows is using. Because the Colwyn banner is actually a blue background with swans and a crown.
Swans?
So it's supposed to be like a little contrast of Burrows being a terrible ruler, I think.
Yeah.
But I do like that it's a turkey. I think that's a better way to describe it.
It's kind of interesting because, like, I don't think of, like, the swan. I wanted to try and save that person, but I was unable to. I don't think of the swan as, like, a really, like, solid and great bird. I think it's kind of like a symbol of, like, the queen who says that you can't kill any swans because she owns all the swans or whatever. So it's kind of interesting, though. It's not like she is, like, the dove, just peaceful and wonderful. She's very much like a royal person. Whoop, 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 whoop.
I like that this stream is devolving into
It's
bird etymology.
This is what it's about. This is why I do these streams. It's so we can have really stupid conversations. Like, I watch a lot of, like, Let's Plays, and I watch a lot of, I listen to a lot of podcasts, and the things I find most interesting is basically people just having chats while they're playing, like, a game that I'm interested in. Or even not interested in. And I'm just really interested in, like, personalities and such. Oh, shit. You saw nothing, man. But also, like, I'm genuinely curious about this bird. If you have any more bird facts, please tell me. Because that will expand, like, what I know about this game. I'm gonna get really high up, I think. I've already got the achievement for going really high up, but I would love to go even more high. But, fuck. Fuck! That's how it goes. Wait, who's found me?
Gotta be here somewhere. What happened? Whacked in the head? I know you're here.
No, you don't.
Oh, someone's not feeling well.
Another thing that I really wish was in this is, like, in Hitman, if someone finds an unconscious person, like, are not unconscious, they wake them up. But they don't do that here. What? Oh, they can see me. That would be really cool. I also wish they could climb. That would be kind of fun. Like, that would just be terrifying, but I would really enjoy this. Keep going. Halcyon says the stream is about birds and anti-monarchy, regicide and foul deeds, says Mark in reply, and bird flag. What look like bird knees are actually ankles. Good fact. Do you know the thing about horses? How they work? Oh wow. There's a person here.
Just trotting around on their little fingernails.
Yeah, horses are weird as hell. I could do like a weird Batman thing where I just pick up this body and drop it on them, and then like take them out. I won't do that, but that's like something I could do. Let's go climb a bridge. just the tip of it, I think. Ah, peace and quiet. I love a good bit of safety. Wow! How pretty is this? I think like the video gameness of this is starting to look at like these are very low res images of the city, like compared to something like Dishonored 2, where you can see Karnaca and it just looks absolutely beautiful from like an angle like this. But at the same time, I just love this. What a cool city. Culero Cigars. Emma's Hardware. We have been supplying...
Have you smoked a cigar?
No.
Since we're now looking at cigars.
I smoked a cigarette once. Only once. How about you? You seem like someone who might have smoked it. No. You haven't?
Never. No.
I could see you smoking a cigar.
Just for the aesthetic, I would like to try it once, but no.
I don't think it'd be pleasant to do like regularly.
No.
But like, I think it would be really cool for a party, just to have like a cigar and just be smoking it and look cool, or like do it for Snapchat or something. I don't know.
We're not promoting smoking here.
Or Snapchat. Don't do Snapchat or smoking, kids.
I think all the kids vape now anyway, so we're fine.
Yeah. So there's an achievement if I jump down right now, but I've already got that achievement. It's very
Do a backflip.
I don't think I can.
No.
I would if I could.
Terrible game. 0 emotion.
0 out of 10.
I hate it. Stop playing this. End the stream. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Okay. You can't see this, but I did a thing that says thanks for coming. I changed this the thing. Anyway. I hope everyone watching the stream enjoyed that.
No, what if they start leaving? Go back.
I don't think they're gonna leave. Maybe they will. If they leave, they're not real fans.
Yeah, and we'll lose all these bird facts from Halcyon and Clay. Don't leave, guys. We need these bird facts.
Mark has another bird flat, which is Flap.
Nice.
No, there's two. There's
Very good slip of the
Halcyon
tongue.
and bird flat. Anyway, so Halcyon said, bird fact. Birds were invented by Harvey J. Bird in 1743 as a way to promote literacy among the peasantry. Thank you. Mark says...
Peasantry or the pheasantry?
I think they became pheasantry shortly thereafter.
Get it?
I get it. Follow-up from Mark. Bird was revealed to be a particularly well-behaved swarm of Covids in the Trench Code, which sounds like something from a Blaze in the Dark game. Oh shit, that was a loud fall.
Yeah, Untitled Goose Game's actually just a documentary.
Yeah, that's a good game.
It is.
I played everything. But this is really easy. So now we just gotta make our way over here. We're getting spotted by the guard. There's some bullets I don't need. Man, I'm so excited for the powers in Dishonored, which allow you to grab things from a distance. I miss the hell out of that. Like, those bullets could have been mine, even though I don't use bullets.
Yeah, but what happens if we come across a door and you need to just shoot it again?
I'll show you what happens. I have 10 bullets. I can shoot it 10 times.
But what if it breaks on the 11th?
Well, then I'll have to manage.
I'm telling you, this game is just not immersive.
It's not immersive enough. I can't do backflips. I can't shoot a door 11 times like I do in real life all the time. You know, I've stopped using door handles. That's my latest thing.
Time saver right there. That's
Yeah,
more time for streaming.
I just shoot a door 11 times. That's my way of getting past into every room. It makes an entrance. Literally,
Yeah,
just,
but
like,
you can
has
get
a big
anywhere if you
hole.
shoot something 11 times.
Yeah.
You can go anywhere once.
That's in my new book. It's how to win friends and influence people. It's just number 1.
Guns.
Yeah, shoot things 11 times. Number 2, backflip, I guess. Number 3, cigar? Question mark.
This is by far like devolving so fast. Like this is the worst one we've done. I think.
We're making good time. We're like halfway through.
But... yeah, maybe like not talking about gameplay makes you play better. Yeah. Who knew?
I've seen games like I've seen people play like Dishonored and I know this is Dishonored. What was I gonna say? I've seen people play like Dark Souls and they found like really stupid jokes really like help them get through it. I don't really think that's happened here. But
played Dark Souls and Bloodborne, but I don't think I have like the skill to suffer through it.
I play like the easier versions of them. Like I played Sekiro, which I mean debatably whether that's easy or not, but I had an easier time with Sekiro than I did with Bloodborne. But they're really fun.
I found a lot of people said that Jedi Fallen Order was a lot like Sekiro in the sense that you need to time your attacks and not just go swinging blindly.
Yeah.
But still.
I don't know who's talking right now, but I hope they're not nearby. I saw nothing. What does the switch do?
Very bad indeed. Should the factory shut down on your watch? Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna see what this switch does.
I think it turns that fan off up there, if I remember correctly.
Fan?
There's like a big spinny
this?
thingy.
Let's not put this person on a desk. Can I speak in this?
Oh my god, did you just kill him?
I didn't.
Just pushed his head through a window.
It's fine. I can smash a person's head through a window. Happens all the time. No, but like
to your book.
Genuinely, yeah. After shooting it 11 times, if there's any glass remaining. If people are knocked out like this, it's extremely bad for them. Like, people should not be knocked unconscious by choking them out. That's like brain injuries. Oh, it does this. Okay, so it turns off this wall of light, even though I could just around it somehow. Alright. Greaves lightning oil. High grade and undiluted. Okay. Switch.
Someone's supposed to be on duty.
Go ahead and investigate. Oh shit! That wasn't that. That's not what that did. Okay.
Told you, you need to turn that bloody thing off.
Whatever, Nea. What do you know? I know exactly what I'm doing.
Something slightly more than you.
You were
Chapter
talking.
4, listen to your friends when it comes to power.
You were talking to the smartest pile of ashes in Dunwall. Oh, can I get another upgrade? Yeah, but only for boring things. Like Bloodthirsty and Shadow Kill. Alright. So what did I just turn off? Should we? I'll investigate that actually. I should stop doing that. I'm very quickly running out of money.
At least you didn't check him out this time.
Huh?
You didn't check him out this time.
No, I shot him with poison. Oh shit! What did I just say?
Got you now.
Window. Ah! Ah! now where does this go? Goes this way. And into this thing. That's right.
And then you can sneak through it.
Can they see me anymore? Yes! Okay. And now I can... Oh, right! That would have been an interesting puzzle if I was paying attention. Okay, good thing they can't shoot past the wheel.
Where are you? Which witchcraft?
Minecraft. Is this like a place I can explore? Yes. Shit. Wait, is this the door? Oh, it's an unbreakable door. Shit.
Where we're going, you don't need bullets.
Yeah. I need 11. Also, Mark agrees with me in the be unconscious thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Witchcraft, this craft. Yeah. There is the great face. I love the designs of all these characters in this game. Like, what a face.
No, this isn't too spoilery, but I really love the paintings in Dishonored 2.
Yeah.
That was like my favorite art.
Fuck, we've ruined the whole game now.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Sorry, everybody.
Should have just stuck to talking about
Okay,
birds.
spoiler warning. Spoiler warning. This painting is Dishonored 2, and they're really good.
Well, I didn't want to like talk about who paints them. Painter.
I don't remember who paints them. Is it? Tell me which one. Why is there an unbreakable door that's just unlocked?
Back to game content related discussions. What do you think of Sokolov?
As a person?
Yeah. Like as a character, as a person, his like motivations and all that.
I think he's awful. Like, probably one of the most despicable people in this game. It is weird how that kind of... Like, we will see how he sort of changes, but, like, genuinely, this is a person who, like, it mentions he went to Pandician temples. Pandisia is the... blood flags? Pandisia is the Africa equivalent. And he basically led this sort of exploratory colonialist thing there, which Granny Rags joined him on. And a few others. And yeah, he's really shitty, and he makes like terrible death machines just willingly, and like kills countless people, and has no interest in like where his devices are used. Oh wow. But yeah, I think he's one of the worst people, and I think like as we explore this level, he's gonna find out more. How about you?
Those are very good points. I do agree that he's very awful, but I think
Now
he's
you're gonna
very
be like,
awful
I
in a
love
way
him.
that-
He's my favorite character. Like, sorry.
No, I'm not doing like a devil's advocate. No, I think he's awful, but I do think he has a bit of an interesting arc, especially in the next game. And then just, I don't know, I like him in the sense that he's like old and crotchety, and him and Corvo have interesting interactions. But yeah, he is terrible.
Okay, that seemed to go well. Yeah. Like, it's one of these things that I pretty much blitzed through this game without paying much attention to, like, the lore and so forth. I think this level in particular was something I just kind of, like, played through really quickly. Although I had a lot of trouble with the bridge that I didn't now. Oh, this bit. This is what I was thinking about when I said the, when I said to save.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, are there prisoners here? But there are down there.
There are prisoners here, and I think we'll encounter some later.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like one of these things that like when I played this game initially, I was just like, okay, Sokolov's just a really evil person. And the next game he's kind of less so. I guess spoilers for the next game, but he is in the next game. the exact mission description for this one isn't that Sokolov is killed. Oh wow! Oh shit! Ah! That's how they got everybody. This happened to everybody. Everyone's got the same thing.
They tried to break in and they just fell down.
Can I talk with you? Oh shit! It's Ringo.
So we're just referring to every corpse as Ringo from now on. Got it.
Or Paul.
No, Paul's alive. You're thinking of John.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm thinking of everyone that isn't bloody. Actually, a dead beetle.
Stupid goddamn.
Okay, so let's figure out this puzzle.
That's just ridiculous.
What do we got?
Stupid rats. Plague.
So, if I let these people out now,
Bunch of crap.
they're gonna just die, right? They're gonna be
I
killed by
think
these
they do
guys.
chase after them, yeah.
Okay. Oh god.
They just recklessly shoot even if you're holding their like
Yeah,
companions.
that's one of the things I wanted to avoid. I didn't want to have them die. Can I not kill you? I don't want to use my
Might just have to
things.
sleep dart them, I think.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, one down.
Oh, I'll find you.
Like, one of the things I'm missing from Dishonored 2 is how I can just, like, jump. Like, jump and, like, not kill them, but just knock them out.
Yeah, the not drop assassinations.
I miss that so
Exactly.
much. It makes it more interesting, but yeah. Also in the chat, there was a thing, when I was talking about how terrible, Sokolov is, there was a conversation where Mark says who is terrible and who isn't, which is like interesting point, because like everyone in this game is kind of terrible, and that's kind of like the interesting moral things to this. But to explain to Mark, we're currently going to knock out the inventor of this. Is this one? The inventor in Duskwall? No? In Dunwall. And that's who is terrible. It's basically this universe equivalent of Spoon, which is Mark's player character in Blades in the Dark. Where did that guard go?
This looks like a job for Dark Vision.
Shut up. I can't see him. See? Is it? It's hard. Oh, there he is. But I noticed that because of movement. This looks like a job for Dark Vision.
There you go, you got your title for the next playthrough.
Yeah. No, I've been doing weird titles for this game. Where did they go?
Just run out without saying anything.
Which way did they go? They're supposed to give me quests. Did they die? Did they get shot? Now where are their bodies? Are they down here? No, they couldn't be, because they'd fall. Did anyone see where they went? Was there any, like, thing that I missed? This is absolutely
I
not
would
one
thought
big
they'd
one.
run to the front of the gate where you come in. Maybe they just.
Yeah, they should be waiting for me there. I'll check down here in case they're, like, hiding. I'm worried they're dead. Alright. I'm gonna reload. Hopefully this is enough. Mark says, it's the point of the game, moral ambiguity. And then says, dark vision. Which is also the point of the game.
I wonder how difficult it would be to just do that mostly flesh and steel run. Never bothered to try it because I love the powers too much.
What's the flesh and steel run?
I think we only use blink, like you don't upgrade any other abilities.
Oh yeah, like I've heard of like runs of Dishonored 2 where you just have no powers. And no, I couldn't.
Sokolov is testing elixirs on people to cure the plague. Why is it he always asks for healthy citizens?
Like the idea of playing this game as a combat game is just like that would stress me the hell out.
Natural philosophy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the ones already sick with plague don't live long enough to provide Sokolov
Okay, where
with
are
any
they?
useful information.
To the
It's just a shame is all. Like that woman the other day. She was easy to look at. Seemed nice enough. Shame she has to die. I mean, it's so horrible like that.
Pass me
Now
by.
you listen to me.
All
It's
the
none of our
others
concern how, why things. And if you want your elixir rations, then I suggest you stop your wondering.
okay.
These are pigs. Pigs for Sokolov's experiments. And pigs mean nothing to me.
Jesus.
Understand?
Right, right. I mean, why worry about a couple of disgusting smelly pigs, you know? All pigs get slaughtered sooner or later. Better if I weren't around to yourself. What was that all?
That's better. You'll go far.
Half the cities too.
We'll make it 3 more months.
I love how he just doesn't see that other guard.
Hear that? Did you hear what those guards were saying?
Keep your voice down. I heard.
That's much easier.
Madman Sokolov is going to do something terrible to us.
Shh, they'll hear you. If you have a plan, then I'm happy to hear it. But otherwise, you're just drawing attention to us. I don't know who you are or why you did this.
That's
for
what
me,
I
but
want.
Listen.
Yeah,
Nearby, there's a partially collapsed building. Up on what used to be the 3rd floor, you'll see a painting. I used to work there. Behind the painting,
I
there's
used
a
to work
safe,
there.
and the code is 294.
Remember what I was saying about the placement of people? And how fun that was to sort of do it for ourselves?
nice, do it.
But then again, let me think about this again, because like, alright, in the last mission, spoilers for the last mission, but we came across 2 brothers who ran a slave company, and what we did to them was we turned them into slaves, basically. And they didn't change the system. And I think similarly, that's what I'm doing here. These people are in, like, they're going to be, like, test subjects, I guess. Although we're going to actually stop the system. We're going to stop, Sokolov. But, yeah. That mission fucked me up. Like, genuinely. That was an awful thing to do.
Still thinking about it.
Yeah. What was the code? Do you remember the code?
Wasn't it 294?
I'll try it.
Attention span of a fish. So, lately.
Exactly the same. Oh, you can do it.
Hey, look at that! Genius fish.
I heard there's been tests and you're actually very smart. So it's a compliment to you.
Good job.
Okay. I got more powers. Oh, boring powers, that's right. Do I have any things to find? Oh, there is something over here. Yeah, one of the things that I almost never, like, I didn't actually notice while playing this is that Corvo never spoke. It's such a weird thing that, like, absolutely did not register with me. Because I think I, like, went straight from this into Dishonored 2 and was just like... What the fuck?
So yes, that tracks.
Why do they have a picture of the Empress on the wall? It's kind of weird.
Well,
Ugh!
it's probably like how people just have, like, pictures of the Queen, you know?
I don't... That isn't a thing. Have you ever encountered that in your real life?
People, I guess.
I have never met anyone with, like, the Queen on their wall.
You've never met old people?
Never. Not once. I mean, like, my grandparents are old, but they don't have that shit. The rats are eating our babies, and there's a symbol of the Loyalists. There's a symbol of the Empress. There's a picture of the Empress. What is this room? Maybe this will be a clue. Unnerving target. I'll take that. There you go. Oh, that's his thing. Okay. And also there's a... No... This guy. No Lord Protective bullshit. Okay. So now it's just a straight shot into Sokolov's house. This is fucking King Sparrow feathers again. Is that what the bird is? The bird on the painting?
I looked it up and I couldn't find it. It just said that it was a symbol of Karen Burrows. I'm sure that there's like a Dishonored related lore book around that would explain it.
I love that wiki, like all the pages about the animals, because they're just so weird. Oh shit. What if that was you?
Nothing.
You were just walking this balcony and you looked out and there's a weird skull mask man.
I would be so terrified. Like,
I'd be
I would be like, you know what?
Yep.
Go about your day, buddy. That's all good.
I'm
like,
fine.
I'm literally just an underpaid guard. Take it easy.
Okay, I'm gonna use the best skill. What do you mean you'll find me? I'm literally like right where I jumped off. It's pretty easy to find me.
Also, he doesn't have dark vision, so...
Fuck off. See, this guy is not underpaid. He's very enthusiastic about his job. I mean, maybe he's underpaid, but he's just... He loves saying shit like, I will feed you to
financially
the hounds.
underpaid, but he gets a lot of job satisfaction.
Yeah. Maybe this is a better way up. I think if anyone came across, like, a player character in these games, it would just be the weirdest interaction ever. Like, I'm just a weird crouching person with a skull mask.
Cool folding sword.
I love it. I do wish I had some of, like, the other swords in this game, like the, Oh, I'll go up here. Like, there's some of the enemies have these really cool, like, just this rectangular blades. And they're incredibly cool, and I wish I had them. I wish I could just do an RPG thing, where I'm just like, it's like Skyrim, but in the Dishonored universe. Feed you to the hounds. And you could just, like, pick out your weapons, pick out different loadouts, and pick out different helmets. I just want to dress up in this game. That'd be the best.
You never really see it, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's the thing. I mean, it's not something many other games... Probably can't get through this, can I? Like, there's so many like first-person games that just make you like get cosmetic items and that sort of thing, which I don't really get. Like a game I like a lot is Sea of Thieves, which I've been playing recently, and the whole thing is just, are we just there? We need a key? No.
So it's what I was talking about. There's like underneath this. You can get in with the little wheel, water wheel.
Oh, I can? Let's do that.
No, but like you're already there. There's Anton.
No,
so.
I'm.
And you're gonna miss his monologue. You're gonna miss his monologue.
Well, after the carrot laughing of the skin, she should be dead by mid-morning tomorrow.
Well, I saw this.
Please, sir. Please let me go.
Ah, awake, I see. How are you feeling?
Much worse. Do I have the plague? Please, sir. I don't want to die.
Hush now. Much improved, number 312.
312.
The formula I administered to you is working exactly as it should. I cannot let you go yet, because I have not finished with my study. But tomorrow will make all the difference.
Really? You'll release me tomorrow? I'm not gonna die.
Yes. Tomorrow I will have the guards remove you from this cell. Late morning, perhaps.
But the pain. Can't you give me something for the pain?
I do have many pain remedies, yes, but alas, I cannot give you any. They could interfere with my research. You should thank me. Soon we will have a cure for this terrible disease, thanks to all my hard work and dedication.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. I think this is supposed to give us an ambiguous idea of Sokolov. Like, yeah, he just kidnapped these people and tested things on them. But you know what? He's curing the plague. And I'd still hate him. Still hate him a great deal. In the chat, Mark says, now I want to replay all of the Dishonored. I might do that. It's great. And did you say you didn't play Dishonored 2? Because if so, that's like a fantastic game. Genuinely enjoyable. And Halcyon says, there was a game I forgot the name of. Anyway, it was a shooty platformer where if you took the violent route, eventually enemies just start running away from you. That shit I love. What was I gonna say? Like, I love how this game... Like, I don't particularly like how they implement it because it doesn't really make much difference, but just the way that if I'm more violent, then there are more, like, plague people around. And, like, the world kind of changes as a result of that. Like, that shit I absolutely love. There's like, Dying Light 2, which is a game that I think is going through development hell right now. It's not doing great. Has a similar thing where you can, like, really alter the place in a really meaningful way by, like, the choices you make. That's my favorite stuff. But anyway. Wait for him to turn around. And then BAM! Target neutralized. Let's pick up his rune. Lieutenant Niles' report. Do you want to read this, or shall I?
Do a Ringo accent again, please. I beg you.
Lieutenant Niles' report. As requested, this is a sample of the black market elixir we believe to be coming from one of those abandoned distilleries. No doubt it's inferior to your formula, or even to Piero's remedy, but people are desperate. We have not been able to identify the additional ingredients. Perhaps we'll have better luck. It's kind of like George. It's more George than Ringo. Anyway. One thing of note, some of the men from the watch claim, when pressed, to have purchased and used this stuff from time to time, since it's cheaper than any of the popular brands. None of them report any illness or complications. So while it may not protect from the plague as well, it doesn't seem harmful. Lieutenant Christopher Niles, 2nd Dispensary Detail, Dunwall City Watch.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
Which is like, that's a really interesting note because it talks about how, like, this is Slackjaw's stuff. This is like Slackjaw's thing, which is like, it's inferior, but it's still able to do it. Which is cool because it's like we've had Piero versus Sokolov, and then we have Slackjaw just being like, oh, we can also do it, and it's pretty good and it works. And so that's really cool. And it's also like has it from like the city's perspective. Like, how does the city consider these remedies that are turning up that we've investigated like firsthand? So I like that little perspective. Anyway, let us free this lady.
Thank you, whoever you are.
Test subject
You kept me in a
2
cage,
1 3
like an
1
animal. The pain is horrible right now, so I'll just hide in a corner and leave when I'm.
Can I give you a health potion? I have 9. Oh, let me give you a health potion.
I don't have anything to take.
I don't.
I know it's sad. Hey, you like
I
you
don't
really
want to
want
take
to
any.
help,
Test subject 312. Can I leave you money? You could have jumped out. Alright. Let's listen to this, and then let's move.
Sokolov here. Excellent progress today. Test subject 312 is declining rapidly. As I theorized, formulas 12 and 17, administered in combination, greatly accelerated the progression of the disease. Interestingly, the respiratory mucosa has erupted and raised pustules, grayish in color, which burst, causing hemorrhaging and pain. I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which, in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential, according to the latest celestial alignment. As for test subject 312, after the
please, no more.
characteristic sloughing of the skin, she should be dead by mid-morning tomorrow.
So that was an interesting thing. He mentioned getting his idea in a dream, which is also something that Piero had with Corvo's mask. That's going to be left for her. So it's like, is that the outsider intervening to cure the plague? Is that what's going on? Who can say? Oh, that's right. There's like a whole bloody place down here that I just ignored.
I think it says workshop.
Workshop?
Memory serves. I think.
It's got a really cool. I remember it had like artifacts or something.
I think there's a painting down there too that you can get money for, but there are a lot of people around.
Well,
I could be wrong.
Yeah, I remember this. It's like a museum to Sokolov. It's the same street, but without the 4. Did that person like paint the number 4 on their? I don't want to knock this lady out.
Just
on
wanted
their
a sneaky
painting?
way to hide his password. Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't work. I saw it very easily. Like, it took less than 5 minutes to like do that.
Yeah, it's not a wise idea to like paint your safe code numbers on a painting and then leave a note saying, "Hey, look at the painting."
So yeah, public safety announcement or whatever, or PSA.
Don't write your passwords down.
Don't paint a big painting with the number of your password, and then leave a note that says it. If anyone's considering that in chat, please do not.
please reconsider. He's just in the midst of painting it, and there's like a little pop-up like, please use a less common password.
They're just painting like a capture?
Capture.
I don't even know how to say that word. I've never said it aloud.
Capture.
Is this the only person?
We're robots, we don't know how to say it.
Yeah. Where's this painting?
I could be wrong. I may be confusing the layout of this with another mission.
Like, I think that would make sense to me, because this is like Sokolov's thing, and Sokolov's whole thing is that he's a painter and an inventor.
I just vaguely remember like there being a part of this area having like a chisel out. Yeah, there.
Down here?
Down there. Yeah.
I have to keep this position. He says to bring the bottle, I bring the bottle. He says to bring food, I bring food.
Jesus!
He says to undress, I undress.
Fuck. Again.
Yeah, that's a really dark NPC line that pops up a lot from the women.
So it's not just because of Sokolov?
No,
I mean,
because it happened in
that's not bad.
Galvani's like study too.
The oil must be gone.
Will our system
You saw nothing. I can't believe this man didn't see me. Yeah, that's right. What was the story with these stones?
Maybe just carvings. They look like marble, so I assumed he was doing some sculptures.
Yeah, that's absolutely what it is. Oh man, there's so many missions I'm very excited for.
Oh, watch out, I just saw an overseer with a music box, I think.
What? I want to see them. Ow. There's a lady in here. Sorry. Fret not. Ugh. My abilities don't work. You're entirely right. That's so interesting. It's a really nice mechanical moment. He's on the walls. How did I get out of here?
I think back up to the rafters on your left there.
These things are gonna be worth the effort. Check under everything.
Okay. I think, is it just here?
Yeah, and lower the camera down. Yeah, see that little piping over there, I think? Not that. There. Near the sign, yeah. I think that. I think so.
I thought I had to go up here or something.
I trust you.
I thought I like jumped down from like up above. Am I just misremembering this? It was literally like a couple seconds ago. I thought if I just go up here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Jesus, that was a lot of work for just like a painting.
Well, you need the money, so.
Can I look at the painting?
What's that?
Inventory. Can I see the painting? Photographs. Oh, I can't see the painting that I picked up. I believe it was Lady Boyle, though. Okay, now here's the challenge. To leave without getting shot. Because I'm carrying a person.
Or accidentally drowning. Poor Sokolov.
Yeah, that's tempting.
Look sharp. We got a prowler.
See, now this is perfect backflip time, too.
Just straight into the water. I like that a lot.
See the guys holding up little signs like 10, 10, 9.5.
I'm just imagining them turning around like, did you just see that? Like, see what? Did you see a man in a skull mask carrying Anton Sokolov just do a backflip into the water and drown Sokolov? Like,
It's really sick, but also we're gonna lose our jobs.
Like, we aren't trained for this. How do you train yourself for this? I opened this, didn't I? I wanted to put him. Hold on, maybe I can. Maybe we can jump in.
Not you trying to put Sokol in there.
Get in the safe.
Oh my god.
I gotta keep you safe. Okay, let's get down here. There used to be 3.
Oh god, what if one of them woke up and ran into the wall?
What the shit? Like, I don't think that's how this game works, but I think that's what happened. Holy shit. Okay, I think that's it. I love how the ending is just under this bridge. That's how easy it was. Samuel, you were the fucking coolest, just chilling out here under a bridge. Like you fucking work here. Halcyon says, nobody puts Anton in the tiny closet.
The royal physician himself. You made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off.
Oh, little baby will tuck it out. Alright, let's get out of here. I think. There's like, I think there is one more, like, bone charm at like the first area, but I'm not doing a completionist run, so I'm not enthusiastic about going all the way back to do that.
Oh.
Unless you're like, we have to.
No, I trust you.
Okay.
We can go poke fun at Anton back at the loyalists.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get put in a cage or something.
Yeah, so he might not get put in a tiny closet, the corner, or a safe.
No.
But he does get put in a cage.
I'll find a safe. Surgical? What does that mean?
Oh, you got a trophy. Very well done.
You played from the first mission through Coolwin's Bridge, killing fewer than 10 characters. Wow, I didn't get that before. Also, it's very rare, 11.2%. That's funny. Okay.
Dishonored play is just brutal, I guess.
Yeah. We got 2 out of 3 bone charms. That's pretty good. That's probably like the most things I've collected from the thing. I'm like half the coins.
Yeah, good chunk of coins. Well done.
Yeah. Freed all of Sokolov's test subjects? Oh yeah, because there was the people in that Spark cage, and then there was the person who was test subject 312. And I also robbed Pratchett's safe. Very happy about that. Not a ghost though. Oh shit, I have to buy sleep darts.
There goes all your profit.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, they're like $300 each. The royal physician Anton Sokolov is now in the custody of the loyalists. Through Sokolov, it will be possible to strike directly at those closest to the Lord Regent. How cooperative will the most brilliant man of the Empire be? He must be swayed or coerced into telling what he knows. Cool. Oh, look at the baby.
Jesus, I didn't realize that was you, and I was like, I don't remember him making that noise when he passed out. Oh.
Look at the baby. For Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
Man, I saw him, and I was like, shit, the guards are here.
Well done, Corvo. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
I'd like to wind down first and say goodnight to Emily.
Don't worry. We won't start the interrogation without you.
I hope they don't have to hurt him. He's done some good in his time. Made that elixir against the plague, he did. Clever man, Sokolov. Look what it led him to.
Aww. Rumble and sniffle. Can I pick him up? No. Alright, so let's have an explore. Where's Bone Charms?
Attention citizens. This evening, the streets adjacent to Pendleton Manor will be closed for a private ceremony following the tragic loss of two of our city's best and brightest, the Lords Custis and Morgan Pendleton. All holdings and parliamentary votes now fall to Lord Trevor Pendleton, who asks for respect during this time of mourning.
Cool world building. How am I supposed to get in here?
Attention Dunwall citizens.
Was that
Be
here
aware that
before?
looting of evacuated areas
There?
is a serious offense.
The whole
That's the apartment that you get the key from someone later on, isn't it?
yeah, that's what I thought, but I'm like wondering, like, should I get it now? Because I usually like loading Bone Charms to pick it up.
And preserving the timeless beauty
Do I have to
of our
mug
fair
somebody?
city.
No, I think it's progression thing, I believe. Just weird that they would show it now and not let you get it.
A turkey.
You just like very quietly whispering turkey.
Yeah, I have
Perfect.
fun. Hey,
Corvo,
absolutely.
can I tell you something? I have a secret retreat nearby that may come in handy if the city watch ever kicks in the doors.
Yes.
It's an abandoned apartment across the street from the bar. I don't think anyone else here knows about it, but I'm guessing I can trust you. The key is stashed under my bunk upstairs. If there's ever trouble, you can go there for safety. I know I will.
Oh shit. It's getting dangerous.
Cecilia.
Cecilia's cool. I don't know anything about
Yes,
her.
Mr. Corvo. I'll make sure your
No.
Public fountains
I just
or
wanted to
the
say
river.
hi.
Anyone
Don't worry about
who
cleaning. I can
uses
clean up.
untreated water must be reported to the watch.
You do know anything about Cecilia?
No, I think she's just one of those like NPCs to show how like sad and depressing the world is, to be honest.
But
But I
that's like
do
that's
like
like every
her. She was always
NPC.
very,
though.
like-
That's like Anton
That's true.
Sokolov. We should get picked
It's
up.
always nice to call her though. So.
Yeah. See if those people I knocked out still have.
People at Arcane Studios seem to love designing wenches. Wrenches, sorry. Not wenches, wrenches.
I'm like, I suppose that's one way of looking at it.
I was thinking of the bloody wrench from Prey.
Yeah. Which I think is
I
like
can't speak.
that's like a it's like a reference to that old video game System Shock, which I never played.
Yeah, I never played that either.
Which is like the progenitor for so many of these games. That's what I think that's a reference to, that little thing. The people I knocked out are gone. Where did they go?
I think you find a note for it up in your room.
Really?
Mm.
Holy shit! I didn't know that. Weird spectral fucking wrench.
Lady Emily Caldwell was abducted some 6 months past. At the moment of her mother's
6 months ago.
anyone with information leading to the location or return of the daughter of our beloved Lady is required to speak to the city watch once.
I thought that was Sokolov. Oh, it scared the shit out of me.
Just as creepy, to be honest.
Lord
Yeah.
Pendleton has departed for the evening to attend to matters at the manor. It concerns the departure of his brothers. I'm sure you understand.
Mark says in regards to the people.
I want you to know I understand your actions with regards to Custis and Morgan. They were horrible men. Lord Pendleton shares little with his brothers, other than name.
In business. Mark says, in regards to the people in the sewers, the rats were very hungry. Which I hope that's not what happens. Lydia.
La di da di da di da la di da di da la di da di da.
Fucking weird.
Da da la.
Stop making eye contact with us while you sing, Lydia.
Oh, how do you do, sir? I apologize for my state. I could use a long soak in the bath. So relaxing. What a treat that would be,
These people are weird as hell. Like Havelock just standing there, Superman style, and Lydia, who's just going la.
Waiting for
dee-da.
Corey to come in.
Hello, it's me,
Just
standing
after the
naturally.
heroic.
It's like Google Maps, always watching.
I love that Parks and Rec quote.
Yeah. The Pendleton votes. Havelock, bravo, sir. The Lord Regent is furious about losing the most recent vote at Parliament. He was counting on the support of the Pendleton family and expected limited resistance. Just as you said it would, losing the Pendleton voting bloc has really slowed him down. And since the Lord Regent's defense budget, and since the Lord Regent's defense budget failed as well, he's getting desperate financially. It seems that most of the coin he's using to keep the City Watch from going is coming from a close ally. We suspect it's a powerful noblewoman who is perhaps his mistress. I'll try to dig up more information, and as we know, if the watch doesn't get paid in coin and in elixir, their loyalty will start to crumble. Your friend on the inside. Who's that? Is that,
That was literally their name. Your friend on the inside.
Yeah. Why are you just standing here?
Where do I find a good meal around here? If you think prison food's bad, you should see what the Abbey serves its captives. I think the overseers make it themselves.
You're an overseer. Look entry. Wow. Literally just got back and he's already written a journal entry.
That's why he's standing so proudly.
I just fucking wrote a paragraph in literally like a minute. Do you want to read this in Havelock's voice?
Tone for that.
Huh? What was that?
I said I don't think I have the baritone for that. I haven't got the gravitas.
You've got it.
Maybe if I stand like Superman. Hang on, let me stand up. You can't see it, but I am.
And you must project.
He's returning now with Anton Sokolov over his shoulder. Simply amazing.
Deeply Australian.
Project lethal flaws.
I
can't do like a deeply like vaguely American voice. It's just gonna be terrible.
That's okay. You continue with your Australian thing.
He can do an extraction that I didn't think possible. And soon the two greatest minds of the Empire will be here, together. If I could get these rivals to cooperate, they could create weapons and tools of unimaginable power. If I could command both of them, well, I'll wait and measure their dispositions towards one another before following that line of thought. I'm not gonna go through the rest.
Yeah, that's fine. So these are all the journal logs for all the other missions.
Back down acid.
Which we can cover.
It really helps. help Superman posing, I won't lie.
Yeah. I also like that Havelock is apparently shipping Pietro and Sokolov. He's just like, I finally got them together.
Besties.
If I can get these rivals to cooperate, they can create weapons and tools of unimaginable power. Hold on, is he trying to create weapons and tools of unimaginable power? If I could command both of them,
yeah, that's not very.
Oh
not
shit!
very
I completely. It's the same thing that usually happens where you read an accent. I'm like, that's such a cool accent. That's a cool accent, and I totally don't pay attention to what's being said.
Yeah, it was really dark.
What the fuck? This guy sucks.
Power. He really does.
Havelock.
The royal physician is badly shaken up. I'll have the servants see to his new quarters. Take a night's rest, and then you can help interrogate him.
Havelock, you cancelled. Can I take my weapons? Yes, I can.
And preserving the timeless beauty of our fair city.
So there's a key underneath one of these bunks, right?
I wonder if these people get annoyed that they like go to find their things and they're just stolen.
I think like
their like mineral salts and stuff.
Yeah,
and medicines.
I think when I played it last, Pietro was literally like, just find random shit. Like if you can go around and just find like a bit of wire and just like, you know, medicinal things, I can turn it into something useful. But it's like, I think in universe just useless stuff, with the exception of like war metals, although that's also kind of useless.
I like the idea that Corvo steals it, sells it to Piero, and then they buy it back off of him.
Well, like, it's like, I don't think I literally get money for it, it's just the...
Yeah, true. You use it to trade, you know.
Yeah. Alright, let's listen to Pendleton's whole thing.
Lord Pendleton, Memoirs, Chapter 41, in which I bed two of the Boyle women, and only missed the third by virtue of some inclement weather. It was the month of rain, and to counter the gloom, the Boyle ladies hosted 3 nights of merriment by invitation only. Lydia was most fetching in lavender pants and a tunic of yellow silk. She was pleased with me from the moment I walked in the door, with my manservant bringing not 1 but 2 cases of effervescent wine from the south. In fact, I had come laden with gifts, such that all 3 Boyle women soon took notice, and they set out to make me more than welcome. We uncorked the wine right away, and as night fell, we... Wallace! Confound these interruptions.
Is Pendleton just writing a thing where he's just like, these are the people I slept with? And is he expecting to just publish that?
Yeah, sounds very like fan fiction-y of him.
Yeah, what if he's just making it up? That'd be very funny.
It feels like something he would do.
God. I hate him. I hate everybody here. First time I played this, I thought everyone was cool as hell. But man, I hate these people.
You're a bold one, Master Corvo.
Snatching
the royal physician like that.
You are required to boil any water from
Mark says, I have to go make some lunch, but thanks for streaming this. I now installed Dishonored, all the DLC. Enjoy it. It's a great game. It's really exciting. And try Dishonored 2 if you haven't.
Enjoy lunch as well.
Enjoy lunch. What are you having for lunch? Also, Mark says, letter to Penthouse. Clearly.
Audiograph the Penthouse.
Yeah. I'm not going to go here. Actually, I'm going to move past
Get
here.
the bone charm?
Get the bone charm. Oh shit, I got money. I'll come back to this. Ah, Piero, you know me too well. Thank you. 2. I'm gonna go see the little girl. I didn't mean to say it that creepily.
That was so uncomfortable.
I hated it when I said that. I'm like, I didn't mean it like that. I just couldn't think of her name. Apologies, everybody.
Hello, small child.
Hello, little girl. I hate it. And I said it. Okay. I'm gonna see Emily is her name. Mark is gonna have rye bread with lunch meats. That sounds great.
Lunch Meats has the same energy as Little Girl.
Quiet as you can.
Don't say that.
It took forever for Emily to fall asleep. Poor dear.
Emily.
It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do. Out there.
Turn off the
in
lights,
city.
I feel like. Aw. It's the bird!
Please, please leave a candle for me. It gets dark in here and I can't see my mother.
Emily, there's so
Just
many
want a
fucking
candle.
lights in here.
Where is Corvo?
Poor thing.
The cat! I want to take your tip in awe. I want to listen to this audiograph, but I don't want to wake her up.
Oh, Mark just posted a photo of the kind of lunch meats he's having. They're
Hold on.
very fancy.
I'm going to pause it and have a look at this. I'll describe it for the... Oh, that's amazing. That's just good lunch meats.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it. There's like shrimp and egg on one, then cucumber and onion and I think hummus or tzatziki or something. Lemon and salmon. That looks great.
Fancy. Mm.
It is the most like lovely looking thing. I gotta make lunch meats like that for myself. Is that a picture that you yourself took? Just imagining just the most beautiful thing. Okay. What's that? That's a book. Let's listen to the audio player.
There's hardly a need to work on table etiquette. She knows it all, even if she chooses not to employ it. She'd rather hold her spoon by the wrong end and pretend it's a sword. Then suddenly she changes and she's all manners, asking for a tea party. I tried to oblige her, but I have little to work with. No proper plate. Instead of a cloth napkin, I've only the bar rack. Ale mugs instead of teacups. I've asked for things befitting her, but they have their minds on other things. For now, Emily and I decided to make a pretend dinner using paper and little things she's found here and there. On the floor, I suppose. Not right for a princess, but it'll have to do.
Poor Emily. What do you think that means when she's like changing? Like she's being like throwing a sword around one moment and being really social the next.
I think it's maybe like her still trying to be a kid in terms of all of the trauma going on around it. Like she's flittering from one thing to the next.
Some medicinal herbs. I'm gonna pick those up.
She still has bad dreams, though it's understandable given all she's been through. Sometimes she calls out your name. Sometimes she cries for her mother. Little Emily. Someday soon an empress, but only an exhausted child at the moment.
She should be wearing shoes on bed. That's bad for the bed. It's also really uncomfortable. That's a cool if sad scene. Is there anyone else I've missed?
There's still a bone charm to get, but I think after that you can talk to Piero later.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't find the key though. Did I?
No, you did. It was under the bed, remember?
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I'm gonna do a skid. Yeah. Is the right way? Yes. That's so beautiful. Man, I just want to run around this world. Give me an open world Dishonored game. I'm sure it wouldn't be as good as these games, but
To speak to the city
I just want to wander
watch
around
at
this place. Fleet Fighter. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's get rid of something. No one attacks me with arrows and bolts. Ooh. Is there a sewer entrance? No. Send us food, not bullets. That one again. Oh, cool. I don't think I saw this last time I played. Okay. Time to read Pendleton's note. And have a nice, peaceful dream uninterrupted by any visitations by gods. Just like normal.
Odd thing to say.
Sure hope it would just be nothing happening. Sure hope no gods
Can't wait to
turn
lie
up.
down and just can't wait to lie down and just relax after a hard day of espionaging.
Yeah, I did 2 espionage
God.
today. I sure deserve a nice, uninterrupted bit of sleep.
Hello, Coco.
Ah, fucking hell. I love all like the bricked up doors and stuff. That's just the coolest. Hold on, I'm curious about the architecture. I'm gonna try and jump out this window and see what's around. So weird. Note from Piero. Oh, I should upgrade my stuff. I'll do that next time. Do you want to do Piero?
Sure. What's his accent? Creepy.
Corvo, thank you for getting me alive,
very
Weeper.
good.
This is going to be invaluable for my old friend at the Academy of Natural Philosophy. As living plague specimens are quite
worse.
difficult to procure. Rest assured my colleague will handle this situation as humanely as possible.
I hate it. So he's just doing the same thing. He's also doing the same thing that like Sokolov was doing before.
That Anton's doing, yeah.
Fuck. Alright. Time to tidy up house.
Oh, but no, look, there are more sleep darts up there, I think. That he pinned the note with?
I'll pick him up in a second. I just gotta take care of some business. No, I'm not gonna do it.
Piero, don't go to your workshop tomorrow.
Display your pride in Dunwall by respecting the property and
Thank
rights
you.
of others. In these trying
I wonder if I like killed them lethally if I'd get like regular darts.
of our fair city.
Oh yeah, Pendleton's note, that's right.
Do you want to do Pendleton's voice?
No, you got this one. You do the fancy one well.
Corvair, this matter with my brothers has not been pleasant at all, and so I don't wish to discuss it further. However, I really must thank you. I have heard that you have found some other means of neutralizing them without taking their lives. Ingenious. Whatever they are, even if they are miserable, they are alive at least. Perhaps someday I will see them again. Lord Trevor Pendleton.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Thank
you. Very well done.
Is he saying, okay, that last sentence, so perhaps someday I will see them again. Is he indicating that he's going to be, like, running the slave camp thing? Or is he saying that one day he's going to become a slave?
I don't think he knows where they are. Because he says wherever they are. Even if they're miserable,
Yeah,
they're
but
alive.
Maybe he's just being obsequious.
maybe.
Alright. So, should we leave in a cliffhanger and leave it before we go to bed, or go to bed, have a dream, and then start next stream when we wake up?
Ooh, what do you think? I think both are good.
I like both of them, yeah. It's kind of...
We did interact with the outsider already, so...
Yeah, it's kind of like... It is interesting to hold it in suspense, so I'm just like, what's going to happen? What's the outsider gonna say? Is he gonna give us more magic abilities? Is he gonna say some other stuff about how shitty Sokolov is? Who could say? But also, like not knowing that is really fun. But also, like, I really want to find out what he says. So I'm just like, shit. Can we have a vote in chat? What are people going for?
What does everyone think? Should we go to sleep now and get creepy dreams? Or wait till next time?
Also, I don't know if anyone's in chat anymore. I think Mark might have gone off to have some lunch.
His lunch meats.
Yeah. Apparently the hummus that I thought it was is actually a pate made from pig's liver. Which is wild. They do that in Germany a lot. Alright, no one's saying anything. What would you like to do?
You know, I think cliffhanger is good, to be honest. That way you can start it off.
Shit, okay.
Well, you sound like you want to do it, so
No, you're right.
Then...
It's the right decision, but I'm just like, man, I really want to see it. But like, yes, this is me being like, my reaction to that I think is an indication of how cool it will be to start off next one with like, let's go see the outsider. So yeah, so that's the stream.
Awesome.
I'm excited for what happens next time. I think the next one is going to be Lady Boyle's party, I believe.
Yes.
That seems
best mission in my opinion.
It's leading towards. Yeah, it's absolutely wild. I'm considering how we deal with this, like whether we should go the lethal route or non-lethal route. I'm leaning towards the lethal route because it's less awful, but it's also awful.
Yeah.
So.
Well, there we go. We look forward to moral discussions again next time.
Yeah, it's gonna be a thing.
No more birds.
No more birds? There's probably gonna be birds there, right?
Well, we won't have such in-depth discussion then.
No, birds.
History. Oh, okay.
More birds.
Fair enough.
Do a new save. Can I make a new save? Why can't I make it? Okay. Yes. So this is going to be on archive. If you watched it this far and you want to rewatch the rest of it, there's also going to be on YouTube, which is at Minor Lenahan and such. I got a whole playlist of all the Let's Plays we've done. Like and subscribe, follow. And yeah, Naya, do you have anything to pitch or anything, or?
No, I'm all good. Just thanks again for having me. Very fun. I look forward to the next time.
Yeah, me too. And it's such a joy playing with you.
Oh, thank you. It's a joy playing with you too, buddy. Especially when we just do really stupid stuff.
Yeah, it's great. I love the not shitty. I love the weird conversations we have. Okay, so we'll leave it there. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Enjoy lunch.
Everyone.
And
be safe.
I'm gonna enjoy dinner. Have a nice salad or something. All right, fare thee well. Ciao, ciao. And bye!